everybody wants to be really cool and go out and cook everything in the parking lot, that's not any fun. You can't, and physically you can't really do it. So if you want to cook something that's kind of adventurous or different, like a dish like this even, you know, which is an awesome dish. Great for tailgating. It's all on the grill, but make sure you poach the artichoke first and, you know, make it to where all you're doing is grilling and finishing. If you try to get out here and do anything else, you'll be cooking for an hour and a half and then nobody will have time to eat and enjoy themselves. And especially, which I always say about having dinner parties at home, you want to make sure you're having fun. I mean, you're grilling, which is fine, but you gotta have time to have a cocktail too and watch a little bit of the game and mess around a little bit, throw the football. So kind of plan your meal that way so that you know what's happening. I mean, we've gotten out and, you know, I've roasted whole pigs in the parking lot and stuff like that before, and it's fun. But that means you got to get there at, you know, 7 or 8 a.m. and get rolling so that you can enjoy yourself. And there's nothing wrong with, don't get me wrong, I like sitting around and roasting a pig and drinking beer until the football game starts. So there's nothing wrong with that. Just prepare yourself. Always have your bar ready to go. That's another thing. Like, don't think you're gonna get there and, we're gonna mix up some margaritas. Man, mix them up in batches and have you know, an igloo cooler of margaritas where people can scoop ice. And you know, I was at Cowboys Stadium and there's a part of so their rule is you got to tailgate on the grass, right? You got to cook on the grass. Well, of course, I'm like, well, I'm not cooking on the concrete either. You know what I mean? Like I'm attached and I parked in a spot where there was like a, you know, when you have a parking lot and there's a space and then there's a triangle that nobody can come into. So I opened this up into that empty area and it was 45-minute dissertation of whether or not I could be there because there wasn't a rule written for what I was doing, so they couldn't really tell me no. They ended up moving us to a really nice spot. That's what they did. It's the tailgater's responsibility to figure out the closest spot to the stadium to tailgate, and it's the security's responsibility to figure out to get you as far away as possible. So it's like, to where do the two meet? That's how it happens.